Okay, Murphy Lee,
Yes, sir.
my brother.
How you doing, my brother?
Hey, man, it's been a blessing, man, these last few weeks for me, you know.
Yes, sir.
I know it's been one for you. I've been
That's
watching
tight.
you. Yeah, you got a lot going on. You know what I mean?
Man. Connecting dots.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I always got to do that. You know, it's the industry. You know, we gotta look out for each other.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, you know, tell the people where you from. Well, let me ask you where you from.
I'm from a little place called University City, Missouri. That's called St. Louis. It's a county in St. Louis. Actually, it's a St. Louis County. Special place. You know what I mean? I'm talking high school. We 3 generation in it. You know what I mean? Like my mama went, I went, little brother went, babies, grandbabies went. You know what I'm saying? So it's a when you talk about family oriented community, everybody know everybody, but it's still a big place. You know what I'm talking about? Right outside of like the city of St. Louis. Cause the city of St. Louis, we got a thing where we call somebody city or county. Oh, y'all county. You know what I'm saying? Y'all city. So we stayed in U City, and they always called us county. We was just one street away.
One street away
from being considered the St. Louis city. You know what I mean? So, but U City is like one of the coldest places on earth. You know what I'm saying? Like it's too special in the middle of the whole thing, and. Yeah, man, it's one of the dopest places on America.
So is it like a small town or?
Nah, it's how you same way y'all call, like y'all be like this like it's no different from a South Fulton and y'all do. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
how y'all
okay.
split it up.
Like
they
College
split it, yeah,
Park
because if
and
you don't stay in
Decatur.
Atlanta, you stay in the counties. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
The same thing, and it's the same thing. I ain't learned that till I got older. You know what I'm saying? When we was younger, we just didn't. If you went into the city, you knew you was in that part of the city. If they went to here, they called the county. And it's really only called the county because the police.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Be a gang. Oh man, I ain't going out there. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
you know what it is. It's a whole different. You treat it differently. You know what I'm saying? The whole nine when it comes to the police. So that's why the county and the city was different. But other than that, it's St. Louis. It's all St. Louis.
Okay. So how was how was your upbringing up in St.
My
Louis?
upbringing was it was 2 sides to it. Cause on one side I can go live with my mom and see it all, and then on the other side I can go stay with my granny and get it in. So half of my beginning of my life from birth to 6th grade, I'm with my mama. You know what I'm saying? We go through the shits. You know what I'm saying? Me, little brother, and my big brother moved. Kiwan, he moved early in the day. You know what I'm saying? So I go back and forth to my grandma when I want some. You know what I'm saying? When I want to eat 3 times a day.
Right.
When I want to, you know what I'm saying, do whatever I want to do, I can go to granny crib, and from 6th grade on up, that's where I was raised at granny house, you know what I'm saying? My mama house was a little more, I got to go. I got to work, get through it. What y'all want, fix it, do what y'all got to do, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm out, I got to go get to it, you know what I'm saying? So,
Is that how that's where you started rapping and?
Yeah, around 6th grade, granny house. I started rapping probably about 7th grade, 8th grade. It was a company called Bulletproof Records. I say this in a lot of interviews, but I like shouting them out because they one of the coldest that actually began the independent thing in St. Louis. Bulletproof Records was doing it, and they was having shows. And then when I go to school, the people from that neighborhood was reciting the whole album. You know what I'm saying? They came out with a compilation album. They was selling out their trunk and whole 9 to cover. It was in the record store. You feel me? At the beeper shops. It was that, and it was like, man. So we just start rapping, and we start figuring out that we can go to each park and, you know what I'm saying, just spit your 2 verses, your half verses, your.
So y'all had battles in the parks?
Yeah, I wouldn't even call them battles. They're more closer to ciphers, if anything. But it was a battle because if you did good, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody talk about you at some point, you know what I mean? Then, that led to lunchrooms and bus rides to the games and all that. It led to, you know what I'm saying? I used to rap in the intro to us going out to the court and all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? To hype us up. I had a rhyme for that. I had, and it started going there. And as you know, when I was in high school, we came up with a hit, man, called "Give Me What You Got," and it was the #1 song in St. Louis for like a whole year. Like
that was with the record company, or
once we got it, we signed for a publishing deal, like with a company that was supposed to lead us to a record deal. You know what I'm saying? So.
And the song was on the radio and all that?
Yeah, no, we was it. We was lit. I was leaving school to go tell other schools to stay in school. You feel what I'm saying? Like I was going to performance school, we getting chased up while I'm talking. We was there.
Yeah.
It was immaculate. Yes, sir.
Man.
It was when
In
I go
high
to school.
school?
Yeah, high school, my junior year. When I was junior, they used to play radio in class, and it's coming on. It come on every 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Every 2 hours. When I say number one song, I mean it wasn't. I'm talking about over everything. Like not no. You know, at the end of the year when they do the New Year's thing and then play the top song, yeah, that.
Oh,
we was that.
You was definitely in that.
We was that, and we wasn't nationwide. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So it was just the biggest thing walking in St. Louis, and came up with another hit, and by the end we ended up getting a record deal probably like a year later.
Now, when you say we, were you already a St. Lunatic
Yeah,
at the time?
we St. Lunatics at right now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
St. Lunatics from the Jizzle, and then when we.
So wait, let's back up a little bit. So the St. Lunatics, you all were, the members of the St. Lunatics were the same members of the St. Lunatics?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So Nelly and everybody else?
Yes, sir. Yes,
okay,
sir. Yes,
okay.
sir. Since 93.
Since 93?
Yeah, we formed the Lunatics in 93.
And when was the first worldwide release? What year was that? 99.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Our first.
But Nelly was the first actual.
99, yes. Nelly got a record deal.
Okay.
In 99, yeah.
Yeah.
97 was our first.
Underlay, that song there.
Nah, it was Down Down Baby.
Oh, it was down. Yeah, that's right. You're right.
Country
with the cars, and I remember the video. Like that video made me want to produce music videos.
Oh, straight.
Yeah, because I seen
that
the
was
shot.
that was the first of all of that. After that, you saw that in every video.
Right.
After you saw that, how them cars and people
cars.
behind lined up like that.
The
like,
girls dancing.
Yeah, they ain't did that since like an old school Too Short video or something.
Yeah, the girls dancing took me out. I was
they was
like, I got to shoot a video like that. Right, you know.
And they was happy to be there. You know what
sure.
saying? That was super dope.
Yeah, because that kind of put St. Louis on the map at the time.
I know, definitely that.
Yeah, because not too long after that, you had Jaquan, you had a couple of people, right behind y'all.
Yeah,
Chingy, yeah.
R.I.P. Baby Huey.
Yeah, Baby Huey, R.I.P. Yeah.
Man, a little bit of everybody.
So you all you guys met, the St. Lunatics, you all met in high school or grew up together? Or?
U City. Like I told you, second generations, our mamas went to school together. You know what I'm saying? So it was.
So that was a family.
Man, U City is it.
Yeah.
U City, the truth.
Shout out to U City.
Yeah. And then also, we mixed it with the north side because Ali and Nelly got ties on the north side of St. Louis. So it was correct.
Now, I know Nelly played baseball. Did you play sports too?
Yeah, I'm a baseball head too.
You're a baseball head too?
We played it all. Nelly played basketball, football. I played baseball, basketball. We played it all.
So y'all was athletic?
That's all we do. To this day, I played yesterday. I won a playoff game yesterday. Softball.
That is interesting.
I still play. Yep.
So just your day ones, y'all went and got a deal together and just took off. Man, that is unheard of these days.
It was hanging together already and just start a group. It wasn't you rap. All right, let's be a group. It wasn't like that. It was like we're around.
We already
we finna know how to rap. You finna know how. We finna know how to rap. You
right.
It was one of those. Nelly and Key want to start rapping together, and then I start seeing City Spud go around the city, turn people up. With his rhymes, other people rhyme every rhyme. He was killing. He knew how to turn a Spice One song into his song, and everybody would know. I gonna take a B record. He was cold. City was cold, man. That's City Spud.
So it wasn't really like you guys didn't have like a mixtape era. You just kind of went straight out.
Yeah, we had to put out. We did some trunk stuff. Yeah,
oh, you did?
Of course, yeah. But it was before the mixtape era. You know, the mixtape era didn't hit till like 03. For real. You know, people had mixtape, but it was DJ mixtapes. You know, that's when Clue and all them, when in 99 and 2000, Clue and all them, they was doing DJ mixtapes. Nobody had, like, their own mixtape out. So we literally put out, like, little albums. We was calling them, it actually was like our demo, but we was selling it. So we was selling our demo before the person took the demo and said, yeah, hell yeah.
Y'all probably made $500,000 doing that.
Yeah, no, people was in the club and we was in the line of the club. When you come in and pay for your car to get parked, we right there. Hey man, I'm telling you, put in number 4. It's gonna hit. I'm telling you, just try. If it don't hit, then you ain't gotta pay me. Put on that. Oh, I heard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Y'all was some real hustlers in the U-Town back then.
Yeah, definitely that.
Hey man, they just getting money, man. So, well, my next question was actually going to be, how did you meet Nelly? But
Yeah.
We got past that already.
Now, Keywan said he came down there and he was like, y'all want to race?
Oh, yeah.
And he raced.
Running? Racing?
Running.
Wow.
Yeah, y'all want to race.
How
You know how
old
you
were
know how
y'all
you
then?
didn't know how to introduce nobody. They was in the 8th grade. I
Oh,
was in the
okay.
5th. I was in the 4th. And they was in the 8th grade. And
So you the youngest out of them?
yeah, I'm the youngest of the group.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I kind of figured that, though.
Yeah, we all like 4 years apart for real, like 3 years. Boom, boom, boom. That's why we cover so much. We covered so much ground when we first came out because we was all in 3-4 different generations. All of us, you know, top of our class type thing. You know what I'm saying? The homecoming, the most popular, and you know what I'm saying? So it linked up. When we come in the club, I'm coming with mine. He coming here, he coming. So anytime it's a lunatic show, it's you know what I'm saying, from every angle.
So it's
All
safe
age
to say that you were probably in the club when you weren't supposed to be.
Oh, boy. I'm in Pink Slip at 14. We had to perform. We had to perform Give Me What You Got, the song I was talking about. We had performances in old head lounges and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm 14 up in that thing. Yeah. Not even no chilling circuit, just shit, that's who we had a St. Louis hit.
Yeah.
And if you gonna pay 200, you gonna pay, we in everything. That bar said come through 200. Well, 200 is 2 ounces. We definitely getting there. We gonna go blow there.
We're going to blow it.
Yeah, that's
We're
going
going to blow it in 2 ounces.
jams. Yeah,
So how old were you when y'all actually got the major deal?
we got the major deal. What happened was when we got our first deal was with Cool to Love. Cool to Love is he was Mace manager at the time, and that's who looked at the demo and he took an eye on. He was like Nelly for real. You know what I'm saying? He made it look like he liked all of it, but he really was into, you know what I'm saying, like that sound. You know, he had Biggie, Mace. That's how he looking at it. He like, shit, Biggie brought Junior Mafia, Mace did that, you know what I'm saying? Now Nelly can do that, so I can just get Nelly and shit, he gonna bring y'all along anyway, so it's easy to just say, let's do a Nelly song, you know what I'm saying? So he ended up he was shopping Nelly the whole time. Thought he was shopping the Ticks, but he was shopping Nelly the whole time.
Well, I mean, I remember watching Nelly back then, and Nelly was shopping y'all too. Maybe not, you know, behind the scenes, but visually, like we knew who the St. Lunatics were.
No, you knew because we never was apart.
Right.
So what you were hearing it was some Tick shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about 97, before the deal. The whole time when we was going in, the whole time we was thinking that it was shop, like he would make it look like they don't want the group, they want to mess with him.
Oh, who made it look like that?
That's how they made it look. That's everybody. Anybody who was in charge of shopping Ideal made it look like they weren't. But the whole time, the demo you were bringing in there
Had the St. Lunatics.
No, it was based off of a Nelly solo song, and you know what I'm saying. Like you wasn't even thinking about that part of it. Because you felt. You knew the route of your route. It was just New York. It wasn't no Andre. It wasn't no personal thing or nothing. It's all business. But you were thinking like, I can sell him, and he gonna bring the group anyway. So I'm not disappointing him.
Right.
Like I ain't got to tell him what I'm doing. Right. He ain't gonna disappoint because he gonna bring them together. He gonna bring them with him anyway.
Right.
So it's gonna all pan out regardless. So he ain't worried about like he just made it seem like I was. You know what I'm saying? Like that. As a grown person, I realized that. Because I used to sell the story too. Like, man, yeah, man. We was like, shoot, they didn't want the group. We was like, man, let's knock on the door. They was like, it's too many. So let's take the one and he gonna bring everybody in. Like that's how we made it look like. I sold that for so many years that I bugged up and tripped off of it, writing my story. That's how. And I was like, damn, this whole time, that guy didn't never even take us in that motherfucker.
Oh, wow.
Like you was already sold. You was Nelly sold. It's okay, it's dope, you know what I'm saying? But you sold it a different way. I just thought about it as a grown person. Yeah. I ain't talking about that.
No, the people need to know that though.
Yeah.
Like it's a lot of people, because I know in my mind, we thought that it was just a whole St. Lunatic movement.
It was.
You know,
it was.
No, off the rip, the deal.
No, from the rip, the deal. The songs you hear, any song you hear, yeah, it's all the same.
St. Lunatic.
Yeah, it was all a group.
Now, eventually, if I'm not mistaken, you ended up getting the deal.
Yeah, we all got it. We all got our deal. Once Nelly got a deal, we all got in. Of course, they gonna grab you fast. You know what I'm saying? When it hit off like that, they gonna try to make sure you don't go nowhere else. You know what I'm saying? So we immediately got a group deal. You know, and then the group deal had the solo deals in it. So eventually we dropped solo deals too. I mean solo projects too.
Now, other than Nelly,
Uh-huh.
I'm pushing 50, so I was a fan.
Oh, you up there? We up there?
Yeah. So, other than Nelly, you was like the only one that really stood out.
That stood out?
Yeah, your flow was like impeccable.
I appreciate it.
So I was like,
yeah, everybody
when
had
the hook
that.
gonna be, like that was crazy.
Yeah, it was different shit.
Yeah, the beat on it, the bass on it, and like we was banging that in the club here. What the hook gonna be? Uh-oh. You know what I'm saying? It was like it was there. Then you had Nelly come right behind it with his hits, and it was like a kind of like a tennis match.
Nah, we had that shit going.
Yeah,
we
it was
did
fine.
what we supposed to do.
So how was it like?
I stood out because I was the youngest, first of all, and then I set a lot of trends. We set a lot of trends from dreads to different things that just was hitting at the time. And then, but as a group though, everybody had that what you seen. You feel what I'm saying? Like you're gonna find another batch in Ali. You have another batch
Ali
like
had his thing
who
going
with the
too.
mask, who this, who that. You know what I'm saying? Keyone, what the green, the dude with the green on, the blue. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna find that. And it was like everybody did a certain part to where they had their own fan base. Everybody said like, you my favorite, or man, you stood out, you was real, because of what you hit it first. You said, what the hook gonna be? Got me like, what the hook gonna be? You know.
Yeah.
And then other people might say something different, be like, so it'd be dope. That's what made us the Ticks. That's why, because we wasn't the same. You know, usually get a group, everybody rap behind each other, and it be sounding like it come in. You know what I'm saying? Jada, Sheik, and West, they don't sound too far away from each other. The Locks ain't gonna sound too away from each other. Wu-Tang don't sound too far away from each other. You know what I'm saying? Like Bone Thugs not gonna sound away from each other. Do or Die don't sound away from each other. We might have been the one first group that like different styles coming in, you know what I'm saying? And still can form the Voltron part of it.
The Voltron, I like that term.
Yeah.
I like that term. Now, eventually, you guys came to Atlanta and shot a video.
Hello.
I was actually in prison.
Oh, word?
I was in prison, and we was watching, what was the late night show? Uncut.
Uncut.
And it came on.
Tippity tie, tip drill.
Tip drill.
Yeah, that was.
How was that
special.
experience? Because I actually knew some of the girls that were in the video, because I know y'all had got them from the strip club. I can tell. And I knew some of. How was that experience though? That was.
No, it was cool. It was dope. You know what I'm saying? But you be on sets. Sets ain't like people be thinking. You know what I'm saying? Set work.
No, I was gonna get to that actually.
Everybody, I be bugging up where everybody want it, and I know you for a fact. You gonna be like, man, I know it was dope though. Just the environment always dope.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it was funny that what people would think. Like I ain't saying it ain't more playing than working and all that. I ain't trying to even compare to play and work. I'm just saying though, when you on a set, shoot, here, they need the girls at all time on the set. They don't get no free time to get away from nothing. So it be shoot, shoot, shoot. And if you talking about a one-day shoot trying to get it over with too, like it was all work, especially for the ladies. You know what I'm saying? We had the easy job. Just come in there. I ain't have to twerk for 9, 12 hours. You feel me?
They had to twerk for 12 hours straight.
Yeah, like they had to twerk 12 hours straight. I was
Woo,
like,
that was a shift, wasn't it?
They did a shift, but it never been the same since.
Oh, no.
For none of them, you know what I'm saying? All of them came out and went and did different things in life and all type of stuff, but they came up. Not from that video shoot, well, I can say from the video shoot. And then a few more uncuts they got on, you know what I'm saying? They was in the Luders videos and they got on some stuff and they stayed in that area to where the strip club just went somewhere else. And that's, you know, BMF going the money so high and you know what I mean? JD just became strip club king and this, that, and they doing all this stuff and more strip clubs start opening all of a sudden. Like, damn, it's like 17 of them motherfuckers around town. And the girls actually got a name and became popular. Like, it was a different feel. It wasn't just like, oh, girl from the strip club. It was more like, you feel me? Like, she going to get a gig in Houston now. She can go do that. That was the dopest alley oop. I don't know why people say hoop.
Yeah.
Alley-oop
So, yeah,
album.
BMF. Did y'all ever come across them out there, you know, playing around?
They always show love. BMF show hella love. You see a lot of them pictures with Nelly and them, they right next to each other. They like to show that shit hella. I be like, oh, you just showing that shit hella. You wrong as a motherfucker. But yeah, they was good peoples, man. You know what I'm saying? That whole, they took that to a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? Like we call it, We was going like
making
this.
it rain, making it rain. Yeah.
We just do like this and make that like that. Boy, they was just shower me, quit playing. Like it just was over. You know, you was here. You said you was gone.
I wasn't around.
You came back to it.
I came back.
They still didn't stop throwing. They still throwing it now to this day. Like they just throwing. That's BMF.
Yeah.
Like to throw it so high and just let them have it all. Where is it? Where you at? We already know how much we spend in the night.
Yeah, I know J-Bo saying.
You remember you used to get conned into what you was gonna spend at the strip club.
Yeah,
I'm not
you
strip
had a
club.
budget.
Hey, I ain't finna act like I'm a strip club king, but that was a time where you was just gonna go to the club and you didn't know how much money you had on you or nothing like that.
Right.
You plan on getting a few dances. They dances per dance was a $10, $5, whatever the dance was.
Right.
Now, that flipped. When did that happen? I used to get kind of like, oh, I accidentally spent $100 in the club last night.
Big Me's. Big Me's is Big Me's fault.
Changed.
It's all Big Me's fault.
Changed. Even before he got there a little bit, something happened. Something happened where a girl stand up and you just throw the money. It don't even go to her because everybody can come over there and steal and all type of stuff. Where did it go? I didn't understand. I want to find, somebody need to write a movie on this, bro. On that particular thing, you know.
Well, just the transition of the money throwing.
Just the transition of the dancer.
Oh, the dancers, yeah.
How she went to not being able to take off a bra, sitting on top of some lounge part to all the way to the part with Westcott. That'd be dope.
Yeah.
Westcott.
Money was plenty
for everybody. Like something going on.
Yeah, money was plenty.
Because they don't dance no more. Like they don't even got to dance. That's how you throwing it up. They don't even got to dance. They boom. They stand there. They grab it. Pull up. Come up. It's super dope. Actually, it's super dope. Actually, on their end rather. But it's funny how that happened. There used to be money you get out your wallet.
The wallet, yeah.
So all of a sudden you gotta come in the club with a shoebox.
Yeah.
You got the men
book bags.
You got the men wearing purses just to throw some money.
Yeah, facts.
You got so much money you don't even know what to hold it in. I just wear a purse today.
And that's before you get the ones. That's before you get the ones.
They wearing the purse, bro. Yeah. They wearing the purse just so they can throw the money. Cause ain't nowhere else to go with the money. You ain't going to make no deal. You got all this money. Ain't nothing left but strip club.
Yeah.
So you got to rock a purse so you can go to strip club.
So y'all ended up getting hooked to Atlanta just like BMF did, huh?
Nah, not me. Not us. We didn't.
Y'all went back to St. Louis?
We workaholics, bro. You didn't start working till about 2009. We don't know no vacation. We don't know no go in and just give it up. Just go there. If we go there, we got hired to be there. You feel what I'm saying? And usually hired to be there come with a shoebox too. So you can't throw it up. I ain't got to throw my shit.
Yeah. It came with the package.
Oh,
you know? Yeah, you got to give me this money and some money to throw. Yeah.
I was definitely a, what's that called? When you in the crew. I was the crew. For real. As Murphy Lee, I was the entourage.
The entourage?
Yeah, you're going to have to hand me some money to throw. You're going to have to hand me $200-300 to throw. I'm not doing it. Because I'm finna find 2 or 3 that I'd rather hand you a $100 bill and just say, put that up, man. Don't even come over here like that.
Yeah.
Don't get on it. No, you got makeup all on your, no, go on, back up. Why you got glitter everywhere? Come on, you doing too much.
So you wasn't no trick, huh? You weren't doing no trick.
I didn't understand it. Now I feel like it's paying rent. I understand like I'm paying dues almost. It's almost like going to church. I can understand it now as a grown person. Then I had a problem with the flew them out and that type of mentality. I had a problem with. I always felt like I'm you.
You're right. Meet me halfway. Like,
there ain't no halfway. I was like, I'm doing all the work.
Right.
If we talking about sex, I'm doing all the work. If we talking about anything, what are you actually doing? That's my whole thing all my life. That's why I got married early. I know why I got out the game because I was like, I can't take that part because you feel like, what did you do again? I never understood it. And I probably come from like a pimping background where I always felt like, you know what I'm saying? I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? And then Uber and all this stuff came in life and I ain't know no better. I didn't know that she needed more than gas money. You feel what I'm saying? Like I didn't know that, like, damn, you wanted me to break you. I ain't know until later in life, like, oh, she wanted me to help her with her bills real quick. She wasn't just coming just to be coming, or she wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, she just wasn't gonna say nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's funny as a mug. I've been thinking about that as a grown person. Like, I ain't know no better. I would have helped. I would have helped. I was in my pimp mode. Like, no, you trying to trick me? I ain't a trick. I don't do that.
Yeah.
What you over here? I ain't complain, but I just like I didn't know no better. So I probably met a lot of humans who thought they was finna get something and didn't get it, and was probably don't like me no more in life.
There's some several famous old school pimps that came out of St. Louis.
Man, everything pimping come out of St. Louis. Anything got to do with wrong, we've been a part of and the beginning of it.
Now, what was some of the pimps' names that came with?
We got a few. I don't know. I don't know no legendaries. Nothing like that. Probably Murphy Lee. You heard of him?
I think I have.
That's probably the biggest pimp walking around that mother.
Okay.
He retired.
He retired?
Retired.
Okay.
He ain't tired, but he retired.
He retired, right. Well, he better because they call it trafficking now. So.
Hey, they call it. I don't know about all that, man. I don't know about
They
it.
done changed the name of it and everything.
Sheesh.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
That's funny.
But no, St. Louis was definitely a hot spot back then.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But
They sell little pussy in St. Louis. They used to sell little pussy.
they sell a little pussy in Atlanta too. They still do.
To this day.
To this day.
Sell that pussy.
But back up on, let's talk about the production.
Everything must go.
Tip drill, the production.
Uh-huh.
So you say it shot in one day?
Yeah, it was shot in one day. It was super dope. Benny Boone.
Shot out Benny Boone.
Shot that thing.
Yeah, I done some work with him.
We went over budget for something like that because when you dealing with Uncut, we were supposed to do something very low budget. So we changed that part of it. It had made people have to go do real videos now. Where first it used to be, you know what I'm saying, you could just grab your camera and just do it. We done upped the ante on that stupidly. Not knowing that video was bright and right.
Did you have any idea where it was gonna go?
Nah. We knew the song was one of them things because we knew what we was talking about. You know what I'm saying? We was like, what? Let's put this. We did about 50 hooks on one song. So like when you hearing it, how we coming on, we keep coming back and forth, all five of us, and they all hooks for real. Say it must be your ass because it ain't your face. I need a tip. I need a tip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And mama girl, you got a friend that don't mind joining in. I need a tip. It was that, and all of us came with different shit.
Right.
It's just all hooks.
It's all
and then they come
hooks.
in. It must be your ass because it ain't your face. I need a. It just come in. It's a gang of hooks. That was the first time we did that, and I already knew what the club was gonna do because David Banner killed that beat.
But did you know what the video was going? Because eventually,
Yeah, I'm an Uncut fan. I was the same thing. You was in jail. I was outside doing the same shit. Like Uncut. I'm Uncut. I'm loaded. 3 o'clock every time, 2, whatever time it was. We was on it before we did that video. So I know for a fact that we couldn't wait to get one of them on there because they weren't gonna play our other stuff. It was, it was one of them special hours.
yeah, special hours. Now that you guys had some conflict with Spelman at that time. Well, not at that time, but later on, I think you guys were trying to come to Atlanta, or maybe Nelly was coming to Atlanta for something. And Spelman College.
He was doing a bone marrow drive for his sister.
Yeah.
And they stopped him from doing the bone marrow drive.
They actually stopped him
Yeah,
because of the tip drill video.
Because of the tip drill video.
That's
They just so happened to be boycotting that day.
Wow.
They didn't know what. I mean, they had to know what he was doing there.
Yeah. No, it was.
But they was like, don't help him, cause he do this.
Right. Yeah, he the one that did that tip drill video.
Yeah.
Like,
They was like, fuck cancer,
fuck you.
save twerking.
Wow, that's crazy. So, but the production was shot in one day. Benny Boone production. How many girls were there? You don't have no idea.
I was a child.
He was a child. How old were you doing tip drill?
I was a grown child, about 22, 23.
Oh yeah, you was grown. Movies.
Yes, sir.
There's been several movies shot in St. Louis. Have you gotten to the movie industry at all?
Yeah, we do more. I try to get on the same side of the camera you be on. What we've been shooting lately has been it's for a peace program, and it's been trying to involve the kids to do each side of the camera, getting them into acting and whatnot. but it all kind of you know, the say no to drugs stuff we used to watch in school. You know what I'm saying? That type of stuff they do, and we wanted to update that in life. You know what I'm saying? Like situational stuff. You know what I'm saying? Giving people conflict resolution. Like you could have went left, but this is the right way to do it. So we show them the left, like how it goes left, just because of a decision you made. And on the right side of it, at the end of it, we all gonna talk as actors, as directors, as Murph, as Keywan, and ask you how we supposed to handle that situation for real in real life. How could that have changed you and us, and why we won't be there, and why somebody wouldn't be grieving now if we would have went correct. You feel me?
Yeah, I would love to be a part of that.
We want to do them in different cities and everything, so we should be a part of it. Because it's super dope to get back, and then the kids be on the acting. It'd be super dope to see how real it is and how serious they take it. And they find other loves like, dang, I didn't even know I could act like, because for real, bro, half of the act, you don't know you can act until you act. Because even the ones that think they can act, they get on there and you horrible. You did all that, thought you could act, and you horrible. But it's people who don't even think about acting. You should be acting, cause your real is so real. Cause that's all acting is being real, and it's hard to fake real. You know what I'm saying? People trying to fake a real, like instead of just relaxing and be yourself and just read whatever that script was supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm trying to get on both sides. My family do it so much that I gotta do it. Like my wife cold and my daughter cold. So it feel like I gotta do it. Yeah. They do that for it. They do plays, travel plays.
Oh wow.
She doing films. She in a few films that she just shot.
Okay.
And things of that nature. So and I'm always on the while they doing auditions and shit, that's my voice on the doing the other part and shit. So I'm like, man, let me get in this thing. Yeah. Because when you do that,
the monologues.
Monologue, just them doing the audition tape. You know, somebody got to play the other person for them. Right. So I be doing it sometimes for them. But I be tripping off of it because I be trying to go deep in character, but you not supposed to. The reader supposed to read it flat a little bit. You ain't supposed to be trying to go deep into it, but I still try to give them enough so she can kill it.
So you know what I'm saying? So you trying to act with them. Yeah.
I'm acting with them. Well, man, I need to just do this shit.
Right.
My memory crazy, bro. I write so many raps and do so many songs a day that it's
so you still write?
Oh man, I do this. I drop them. I go straight to my fans though. I don't deal with no streaming service, none of that type of stuff. I go straight to I got a text number that you know what I'm saying, when I drop a new song, I send it straight to them, straight to their phones. I deal with a community instead of everybody, you know what I'm saying? So I look at it differently. Like I look at 10,000 folks in the United States or worldwide, $100 a year in some form, whether I sell you a shirt, album, this documentary, whatever it is. I'd rather live like that than fighting this rat race.
Is that your brother?
Nah, this is my peoples from Naptown. Grind like I'm broke.
I like that.
Yeah, he good peoples. He do comedy. He a promoter and a designer, I guess too.
I'm gonna have to place my order in. Most definitely.
He good peoples. Grind like I'm broke. He on Instagram.
All right. So back to Missouri.
Yes, sir.
Michael Brown.
Yes, sir.
He was killed I actually saw the tape of him being killed. We studied the whole story. I think he went into a store or something and they thought he was stealing, something like that. I can't remember.
That's what they painted.
Yeah, that's how they painted it. But ultimately, he got gunned down in the middle of a street in front of an apartment complex. And was that when the riot started? Well, it kind of was the birth, because it was before George Floyd.
It was, way before George Floyd,
right.
But it was right after
Zimmerman.
Yeah, the Zimmerman case. It was right after. It was like, that still was going on because the parents came to that. You know what I'm saying? So it was around the same time.
So things were building up, you know. So how was the community after that happened? Like, how did y'all feel? Or how did they feel out there?
I know, me personally, I felt punked. I felt what I've known already too, coming right and playing my eyes. learned how news can flip something so well. I learned that we literally was, earlier we was talking about city versus city and county.
Mm-hmm.
They made Ferguson look like it wasn't St. Louis. Where the bullets was, I moved out my house, my grandma's house at 18. That was my first apartment. I stayed there. I got my country grandma deal. I had pulled my first Benz, first Navy to that Zach building. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy.
So it hit home.
How they made it. Yeah, it was home. It definitely was home. The bullets was in the home. You feel what I'm saying? Like, literally. So the crazy part about it is that I watched the news from out of town and in town and seen that difference. And then I seen what pictures they was trying to paint for people who was out of town. You feel what I'm saying? And then in town, they really was trying to make us look like we was out barbecuing and kicking it and just out here just fuck the police. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was just out in this motherfucker like that. They made it look straight crazy for crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I ain't understand that part. I knew we couldn't fight no army. You know what I'm saying? But I knew if you don't do nothing, shit, they can keep doing whatever the hell they want to do. You know what I'm saying? But to me personally, I don't respect to the family, so I don't like talking about the story a lot because I don't.
You know,
we seen what we seen on the thing. Yeah, Michael Brown seen. I know his dad. I met all of them afterwards though. It wasn't beforehand. Okay. You know what I'm saying? We know people from streets and stuff like that. I know of you, but I never met him until that happened. And we talked to this day. I just talked to him like a month ago. But I didn't get it. You know what I'm saying? And I know for a fact it's a power thing. You know what I'm saying? To where that man, you told that man to do something, he didn't do it. You tried to get aggressive with that man, he got aggressive with you, and he got the best of you 2 seconds, and you couldn't take that. Because to shoot a man when he walking away like that, and you a police officer, you know something is something. It's more to that. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't, till afterwards, now the story is being painted. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if that went another situation, they would have never brought up no Swisher Sweets, none of they ain't finna bring up where he was. Why are you talking about that? All you should be talking about is a kid got gunned down the street. He went to high school, just graduated, this and that. You know what I'm saying? Talk about that. He finna go to tech school, this, that. Say something, build his character. You know what I'm saying? Like, they literally, I watched him just, boom, kept punching his character like hella. Like, why are you showing that a lot? You are not ever showing the you know what I'm saying, the altercation. I can see you even showing that. Like, you're not showing nothing. Everything you showing is showing him old pictures of doing something wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, you going there, you trying to build it, and like, man, they wanted St. Louis to look at it like that because they wanted it off the police. They wanted it off the government so fast. Like, this can't be us. We gotta paint another picture. He just did something at the gas station. You know what I'm saying? Like, they gotta say something. Like, man, you telling me you shooting people over Swisher Sweets now? That should make you feel worse, right? So now you shooting me over Swisher Sweets. That's what you telling me though? Like, when somebody rob a store or not rob strong on, so he ain't had no gun if that's the case, right? So now when we go looking for him, we here to kill him. He's
armed and dangerous.
Yeah, we here to kill him. Then that's just crazy. So all that stuff is crazy to me. You know, it don't get, and it's like, it ain't never old. You feel me? Like, that story, that everything, it'll never be the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, people lost their lives in that case. You know what I'm saying? It's not right. That whole situation ain't right. It'll never be right. Never gonna sit right. It's gonna be in history books. It was the start of something crazy. And after that, you seen what they did. You know what I'm saying? Like, after that, they wanted some stuff to pop off in America to where it started happening.
They was trying to get it to pop off.
Yeah, because you got to remember, bro, when we getting these gun laws and all that stuff, bro, we get it for defense, but what they say, good defense leads. Good defense is good offense. You feel what I'm saying? So now, while everybody feel like they playing defense when we all got our straps, you really on offense because you don't want it to happen to you first. So now we on the who pull first. It's going down, bro. That happened. So now you got the police feeling the same goddamn way. Like, it ain't gonna change that. We be thinking like I never, like, I I ain't with none of that stuff. I know that where that star come from. I know that slave catcher. I know what it is. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't even go there.
What do you mean by slave? What you mean? What
Man,
star
it's the same star. It's the same star from what they showed us in our history books of when they first started the sheriff, and the sheriff came from finding slaves. It's the same star. If you ain't gonna change the star, change the laws, you ain't changing nothing. So I'm a kid there, so I can never I can never be like, I love police. Like we need police, and actually we don't. We can police ourselves if we really want to do it. Cause
just to clarify, wrong. So the star that they wear on their chest.
Yeah, you ain't seen that sheriff shit.
It's actually originated
Obi Taylor is the same. It's the
right.
same.
It's originated from the slave catchers.
Exactly.
From back in slavery.
It's just no
wore
different.
the same star.
Just no different from the. You ain't changed the star, bro.
Yeah.
You didn't want to change the star.
They ain't even changed the star.
You ain't changed the star. You just made a little more little things around it and still got
put
the
a little
star
circle around it and put your name.
And put your different district
put your county on
there.
Yeah.
That's wrong.
But it's the same
like from
star.
the jump. Yeah, so I can't condone it, so I won't be like, I can't be police praise. But we gotta realize, boy, they scared as fuck. Like, y'all all against me. No matter who, and then y'all done painted a picture to where everybody against me. I used to at least have my white people with me. Now they don't like me. Everybody looking at us crazy, unless you got police in your family and you really sentimental with it. You know what I'm saying? But it's there. So that tension there, man, everybody playing offense, bro. That stuff, it went crazy from that day. You know what I'm saying? The Trayvon, that wasn't even a police officer. You feel what I'm saying? Next thing you know, it started being police. After this, it started being police. They started getting famous. They was like, some of them started doing it on purpose to get that ticket after and all that. Like, they not getting paid enough. They not getting paid enough to care that much to shoot somebody, bro. Police don't even use their guns. Let's go there. Let's start there. We can start there, like, but we ain't talking about that. Camera be too deep.
Yeah.
But police don't even use their guns. Everybody retired without having to shoot somebody. I ain't got no percentage or no numbers, but if you want to get technical, none of y'all been in these situations. After y'all say, put your hands up, you ain't never got to do that ever again. You really did it just out of nerves. You didn't do it because you saw a gun. You feel what I'm saying? It's random. The police officers having shootouts, best believe they are FBI agents and all type of detective people.
Yeah, the plan is to kill.
Yeah, they do it for a reason. They in. You know what I'm saying? They in the thing. Everybody else who going around patrolling and everything, man, they not ready for that action. That's why they stay away from them little kids. That's why them kids gonna keep doing it, because they ain't going in there.
Did you see the George Floyd video?
The video of them standing on his neck?
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen it. Seen what they let you see, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's when the major riots kicked off. You know,
the fake riots.
And they're right above you or below you, St. Louis, where George Floyd got killed.
That's north. That's right before Canada. Yeah, that's
Minneapolis.
Wisconsin or whatever. Where was it at? Wasn't it in Wisconsin? Wasn't it in Milwaukee?
No,
that was Minneapolis?
Yeah, Minneapolis.
Yeah, Minnesota at the top.
Yeah, Minnesota. Yeah,
Minnesota at the top. It's still considered Midwest though too.
Yeah, that's where it originally kicked off at. Where it finally kicked off at.
Yeah, that was a different type of march though. They wouldn't.
That wasn't no march. That was we tired of this shit.
Oh, y'all got busy. You talking about that?
Yeah. After George Floyd, that's when.
You talking about everywhere or here?
No, just everywhere.
Everywhere they wouldn't turn it up though. Here they tore that shit up. Y'all got busy a little bit.
What, in Atlanta?
In Atlanta got busy a little bit. That's the busiest it's gonna get. The other stuff they
Minnesota
gonna show.
got down though.
Hey man, they will. Y'all cameramen, bro.
Oh, you talking about the cameraman?
Boy, them boys scan that same little phone.
Yeah.
Run it back.
Run it
be
back.
like in slow motion.
Yeah.
In fast motion. Look at the same guy over there. Like all them stand-ins and all that, man. They ain't telling them nothing, man.
They didn't tell them.
I ain't saying ain't nothing happened. I'm just telling you, like, it didn't. If you say Atlanta didn't turn up, that's
we turned up, but it wasn't like what we was watching on TV.
That's as much turned up they did there.
Oh yeah.
Cause it wasn't really like that. It wasn't really like that. They had more great marches, like when Jamie Foxx and all them was. Oh, man, that part was dope. They had some people up there like you wouldn't even think like that came out, and that's what we need. You know what I'm saying? To where it got bigger in L.A.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they still didn't riot. Like they're not gonna riot. Right? Riot is riot, bro. Riot is fire. Riot is 90 in. You feel what I'm saying? Riot is East St. Louis blowing a riot is for real, like people dying. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody dying.
Yeah,
There's
nobody
a
died.
few buildings got knocked over. Y'all wanted that
They took
insurance
over a couple
money
of
anyway.
police stations. And,
Now that was hard. We did that.
yeah, it took over a whole police station.
Them boys stood up. I was like, y'all gonna just have them boys scared? I'm talking about we got this motherfucker surrounded.
Yeah.
Like y'all ain't gonna let them leave to go home to their wives, nothing. That was deep.
Yeah.
Then they did it in a few cities like that where they was like, oh, we here in the place. Let's get it. Because I was like, why you don't take it to the court? Take it to them. Quit taking it to the, where we going? Why would I not go to the people who changing the law or doing whatever? I'm not finna,
Yeah,
I'm going to the police station. St. Louis, that's what y'all did big. We went to the police station.
And took it over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched every bit of it.
I rode up there, I seen it on TV, and the people I be in the studio with every day, my partner Sag Live and my best friend Prentice Church. Why were they on the news right there? I said, how they get up there? They ain't call me and tell me to go up there and nothing. I didn't know what it was. I just wanted to go up there and be involved real quick. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Actually, it was the next day it happened that morning when real shit really started, and they was trying to take it to the courthouses in the and the news showed up there like, no, they bringing it over here now. Like, yeah, like y'all thought we was gonna stay on Ferguson or whatever.
Yeah. We thought we was gonna burn down our own.
They thought we was gonna stay on West Florissant the whole time. Like, nah, we going straight to the police department. Y'all be damned. Boy, they was nervous here.
So how do you think with all that going on and police killing our kind, how do you think we go about fixing it? You have any ideas?
I'm big on self-accountability. I'm big on, we know we effed up. So let's fix us. That shit ain't no different from a relationship. Don't be going in that shit, you all fucked up and think you finna change when you get in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, we gotta fix us. Let's fix us because we fucked up. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I look at little shit like, I'm like Goody Mob with that shit. Like, you drink the bottle, throw it right back at the bitch. Like stop playing. Like, stop littering first. Like, you want to clean up your house first? Like you want to clean up right here? Like, we can clean this shit up. We waiting on them to clean it up. You feel what I'm saying? Like, the littlest to littlest shit. Think about it. How you act like your environment. You treat your shit like you treat it. They rolling Rolls Royces and all that shit. You niggas take off their shoes, get in your shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they respect it. You better respect that clean car. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the same thing with our neighborhoods. It will get respected. You got to respect it. Just like it started with us. We got to respect ourselves. You would never kill another black man if you respect yourself. If you loved yourself, you ain't no way you finna kill him. You gonna think about it a million times. Like, he has to be taking your life for you to kill somebody else. Like, that part. And that start with respect and love, and it ain't got shit to do with nobody laws, none of them doing us wrong, us being poor. We've been poor all our life. We know how to be poor, nigga. That ain't the part.
We still poor.
Yeah, that ain't the part then, because we here surviving like a motherfucker. I know I made it to 43, and I ain't never had shit all my life. I don't give a fuck what you saw.
You've been famous and everything.
I've been famous and everything. We still poor, nigga. What it is. So we got to know that fact. Like, that ain't the part. It ain't the money. It's us. You feel me? Like, we can feed all each other and everything. We want more, so much more in life so fast that we'll fuck over everybody, that we'll kill each other, we'll do whatever to get that next move, that next dollar, that next whatever. You know what I'm saying? To take care of mine, man. I gotta take care of mine.
Speaking of dollar.
You feel what I'm saying?
Speaking of dollar, they have a task force called the Reparations Task Force. And what was that? And what that is they're trying to get all the states to agree individually to pass a law to make reparations to all black people who have slave
ties.
Yeah, slave descendants.
They just did that shit. I seen something in LA.
Yeah,
I don't know how
California.
true that was.
Yeah, it was California.
Yeah,
they just agreed to pass it, but it still has to go.
It has to go through some emotions. Yeah, I can see that.
But California Governor Gavin Newsom, he just announced that he's declining the recommendation for reparations. The governor, off the rip, he's like, nope, we're not doing it.
Because they don't know how to do it.
Well, they said they were going to give each black resident who has ties or descendants of slaves $1.2 million a piece.
Yeah, they say up to 2.2. That's how they hit you with the up to.
Mm-hmm.
Up to hit you with the up to. I can give you $2.
So if you calculate
I can get him one, give you 20. I can do whatever I want with this if I say up to 1.2.
So, but if you calculate it, it kind of turns out to be about $100,000 a year for 20 years each.
Oh, you think you'll let them break it down? Like,
they gonna have to break it down. They're not gonna give it all at once. They don't have
just
it.
say what? What are we looking at? 40 million? 40 million black people in America?
No, we're just talking California.
No, I'm just saying. I'm talking about period. If they want to just give it to everybody, what are we looking at? 40 million? It's about 40 million. Just say it's 30 million of us. 30 million.
And they're gonna give us $100,000 a piece.
Gonna give us they're
year.
gonna give us 1.2.
No, $100,000 a year for 20 years.
LeBron get paid 250 million. He don't get paid 50 million. He got 250 for 5 years. Same thing they doing with that 1.2. They if you say it's a $100,000, that's dope that you get paid your yearly. But in the end, they gotta count it like that. 1.2 times 30. What we looking at? We in the trillions. We in the zillions. So how we gonna do this? Money fake. Let's see what we can do.
And we already
Let's
in
write
debt.
some more numbers.
We already in debt.
Roll some more numbers. Fuck that. They ain't got no debt. They don't even got no money. Ain't no debt if ain't nothing to debt. We ain't got that trick yet. We straight up and down.
It's like, why are these credit card companies calling me? Y'all ain't got no money.
I dare any of these. Go ahead, Lil Baby, anybody, Drake, whoever. God dare you. Take yourself to the bank right now. Ask for $1 million. Yeah. Don't even ask for 10 million. Just gonna say, give me $1 million. Boy, they gonna tell you about, give me 2 weeks. Give me some weeks to get your money. You feel what I'm saying? So we playing with numbers.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's almost embarrassing that you don't even want to give us fake numbers.
Fake
That's
numbers.
deep as fuck.
Fake numbers.
You won't even give us the fake numbers?
You can't give us fake numbers.
They can. They just did us in fucking 2020. A whole bunch of people got fake numbers.
Well,
if you
Trump was in charge then, though.
Man.
Trump know how to come up with fake numbers.
Man, Trump is a man. You know Trump ain't got no shit to do with this shit. They don't know nothing about nothing. That nigga come in there and sit on the couch. He ain't got shit to do with shit. Yeah. I'm literally talking about when they saved the banks. When I can get y'all them fake numbers. Why can't I get it done?
How you get fired and get a check for 60 million? That's crazy.
60, man. I told you quit looking at the little numbers, get them big numbers. What the whole fucking system got.
Right.
The whole bank, they gave that bank 1.3 billion, that bank 5 billion, and that bank 5 billion. That bank just happened to pay him the 60 million. You feel what I'm saying? But the overall, you can do that same shit with us. You just ain't gonna never do it. You gonna play with it. You gonna do all this shit. Kylie, boom, boom, make it feel like something and shit, like just like you did weed. You know what I'm saying?
I don't get it. Like, we still gonna entertain you. Like, we still gonna get our little record deals, but we just gonna go get our own communities. That's all we gonna do. We gonna get out your way.
They can get paid from us being out their way though too. They don't care about that, bro.
Yeah.
That they care about the fact that if you got, it's an economy. Economy is ran off rich and poor. If you ain't got no poor, what the fuck? I cannot make my poor rich. If I make my poor rich, the economy really gonna break. I gotta keep you down. Somebody gotta be down. What, you want us to be down? Never. That's how they looking at us like, what, me? So you saying.
You want to sit in the table next to me?
Man, he like, man, it's stages to it, man. See, you was a slave first.
Yeah.
Then, you know what I'm saying?
You asked for too much.
Slow down.
You asked for too much.
Slave, then I gave you the black man. You the black man. Chill out.
Yeah.
Why you doing? What? You're collegiate? You're a fucking scholar? You're fucking great? Oh, fuck, we gotta say this nigga great. I can't believe this shit. Oh, man. Yo, you great, bruh. You straight up and down. I gotta give you everything. I'm gonna get one of y'all something, 2 of y'all, 3. I get 3 of y'all something. Fuck it, 4 billionaires. Give me 4 of y'all. Y'all can have it. Because y'all ain't gonna never talk to them niggas ever again on earth. They will never see you once you pass a certain number. Period. I know how to separate you.
And if you don't act right, I'm gonna cut your
taking
ties.
that.
Yeah, I'm
Oh
taking
yeah,
it.
I'm taking that right back.
Yeah, speaking of Kanye West,
I'm taking that right back.
they stripped Kanye West.
Did they?
Yeah, they stripped him
Or
of.
did they?
I don't know. Tell me more.
He said he still stay on the fucking goddamn.
He's still good.
Huh?
Yeah, Kanye's still good, huh? Shout out to Kanye.
This is a nice home, bro.
I don't know what you're talking. This is not my home.
I ain't gotta be your home. This is just a nice home.
Oh yeah, facts.
What the fuck more do I need?
Right. Yeah.
This nigga stay on the compound. If he stay on the compound,
Yeah.
this motherfucker got acres here, acres there, acres there. You ain't stripped me from shit. I don't know if he's a billionaire. I just know that you can't go broke from where he was at. He's gravy. I'm sure he didn't rent nothing. I'm sure everything was bought. So if you took him down and took all those fake zeros out of his bank account, he still got some shit. So I never talk like that. I learned about money heavy, and I know for a fact that ain't nothing like going from 4 billion to 300 million. He happy. He gravy.
And I've also learned about being around a lot of rich people. Like, for one, they don't like spending money. That's
Spending money.
Yeah, they don't like
See,
spending.
they don't. Yeah, I did. You don't have to spend your money that much.
You don't have people will give it to you.
A lot of people give it to you, but you running in circles where you're not doing a lot of that shit. That you know what I'm saying? You ain't in need. You're not needy no more. See, when you broke, you needy. We think we need every fucking thing when you don't have shit. But the moment you get some shit, you realize like, damn, I don't need shit. And if you stay busy, because usually to get it, you was busy. So if you stay busy, you really don't need shit. And then you know, when the rich get richer because they just do nothing but somehow feed into each other. You know what I'm saying? And then, so you don't spend shit except on the real shit like homes and, you know what I mean, the stuff you really need in life. But for the most part.
So how do you feel about some of Kanye's views? You know,
His
not
views?
his views without using the J word, but yeah.
What's the J word?
It rhymes with views.
Views and Jews?
Views and Jews.
Shoot. I don't even know his views though. Kanye just speak on whatever's need to be spoken on at the time. Anybody who say George Bush don't like black people on TV is cool with me. He just told the truth. He just spoke that. He was innocent as hell saying that. You know what I'm saying? He just was like.
Just out of nowhere.
Because if you do care, you wouldn't have did this. That's all he on. He wasn't even on it. You a Nazi or you a racist. He just straight like, you don't care about, you couldn't possibly care about black people. Because that just happened and you didn't do nothing. You feel what I'm saying? People who care about black people down there. Black people down there doing something about it. They care about them people. So he didn't say nothing wrong. That's how I be feeling sometimes. He just be telling the truth about stuff and then, you know, we take it somewhere else because some people don't articulate things in a certain manner.
Yeah, and they take advantage of that.
Yeah, you know, I'm just gonna take advantage of it. But I don't think he ain't off on that much. He ain't said nothing wrong.
I don't think he off at all.
he said nothing. He ain't even say nothing. All he said was a lot of Jewish people are controlling stuff, and that's who we signed to. They would say it like that's why I didn't understand that part. Like what? That wasn't a bad comment. He didn't say he hates you. He didn't say he don't like it. All he said was we need to get from under some of these contracts. It's not fair. They need to share the wealth or share this or do something. He just was speaking like that and they went crazy. I don't think maybe shut up. Shut up always work. I'm quiet, motherfucker. I shut up. I don't even care. I'm just glad I'm not that popular. That's what's so dope about me. I love it.
Yeah. I seen. Shout out to Be High, man. I seen the interview you did. You say you like walking through the malls and corner stores.
And I don't. I don't like walking nowhere. I don't like the mall. I don't like nothing. So, but I definitely like being normal. I don't like that shit. Like people chase the fame. They want you to know them. You know what I'm saying? Like my kid been on this same baseball team for 2.5 years, and I'm just not getting certain people walk up to me like, man, I didn't know you was Murph this whole time, man. You heard? And I'm there every day. Practices and games. I'm the one teaching.
Shout out to the fathers.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out to the fathers. So it's funny to that humans who want to be known so bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that type of person. I don't think that's what it's for. I'm big on, when I moved in my first big house, everybody on my block wasn't famous. Everybody on my block didn't rap, didn't know nothing about no guitars, singing, none of that Bojangles. You feel what I'm saying? They literally was something else in life and had the same money. You feel what I'm saying? So why am I treated a certain way or certain things? So I always looked at it like that. So I never, people call it humble, people call it different things. I don't call it none of that. I call it like, dawg, this is what I do for a living. I don't do nothing. This is what I do for a living. This is what, I'm sorry I picked something I love. You know what I'm saying? That might be the difference between a lot of people. Like, you found something that I love, so all the other people who don't love their job mad at me. But like, I don't like that fame and making me and you different. Nah, we both out here trying to feed our children. You know what I'm saying? True, I got more fans than the average man, but not enough loot to last me to the end of the week. I live by the beat, right? You live check to check. If you don't move your feet, then I don't eat. So we like neck to neck.
Yeah.
We done
Shout
came
out
a
good
long way,
about
like them
yeah.
long ass slim cigarettes from Virginia.
Yeah.
That's deep.
Now, I had a friend, a rich friend, tell me a while back, because when I first started my company, I wanted to do all these videos with my face on it, and he's like, man, you're building a brand, aren't you? I was like, yeah, that's why I want to do. I want everybody to see my face. And he's like, do you know who owns McDonald's? I was like, nah. He said, what about Burger King? He's like, nah. CVS. And we were literally just riding down the streets. Like, you know who owns Quick Trip? I said, nah. So why do people need to know what you own then? I was like, you know what, you're right. So at that moment, I always said to myself, I'm never going to put my face on my brand. My brand is a whole separate entity.
Because you can go further. That Snoopy go further than, the Snoopy got a nope on it. It say nope, not today on your shirt, bro.
Yep.
That is a Disney character or who, feel what I'm saying? Like whoever wrote Snoopy, the cartoon, you feel what I'm saying? How far it traveled, it wouldn't have traveled, the brand traveled. You feel what I'm saying? So the brand goes way farther than what we doing.
Mm-hmm. And you can franchise it.
Yeah, and Snoopy will get paid.
Yeah.
Now he's on the shirts.
Yeah,
he went that far.
Like I would literally start a barbecue joint and put it right in the middle of a white neighborhood, a liquor store, right in the middle of a white neighborhood, and I would hire all white people. But then, of course, I would be called something by my own people, a sellout or what. I said, yeah, I'm trying to sell out liquor, sell out everything that I'm selling.
Sometimes we just gotta not tell our business.
Right.
Sometimes we just gotta do stuff, especially if you're not promoting to them as a customer, like trying to tell them to buy something from you. They shouldn't even know you doing nothing no more. Like I never knew where my uncles was going to work. Like none of them, they had jobs. We didn't really be like, you work at the, we didn't really fucking know. They just came home with money, and we could ask them for $5 every now and then and shit like that. Like I wasn't current like that. Like my mom working 2 jobs. One of them I don't really know where she working at. Like I ain't all in her business, asking where her check coming and all that. Like we just too deep on that part of life. And I just think we need to, man, do yourself, man, and keep that shit quiet and like do a lot of it. You feel what I'm saying? Because when I tell you, man, I don't know why this year went so fast, but this shit going so fast, bro. And it might be an age thing. I'm trying to trip off of it because it took us a long time to get to 18. And it took us a long, you know what I'm saying? How you wanted to be grown.
Responsibilities make the time go fast.
Responsibilities make the time. That mailbox a motherfucker. Mm-hmm. It's something going on as a grown person, though, that makes that time be like, God, there ain't enough time in the day. Mm-hmm. When you was a kid, you used to be like, I'm bored when it's 3 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck. So I'm trying to slow life down, man. I'm not doing no more motherfucking slave work. I ain't doing no more motherfucking hustling. Till my motherfucking nails come off, all that grind. Man, I'm grinding right now. I'm not doing none of that shit, bro. These motherfuckers out here making money with not sweating, bro. And that's what I'm on right now. I want to retire while I'm working. So I'm retired working. Because I'm only working because I love it, so it's not called work. So I'm doing something I love, but I ain't doing the grit. The grit done. And we all should do that, because when I tell you that thing I posted the other day about you you know what I'm saying, being retired at 65 and shit, and we dying at 70, our life expectancy 75, 78. You tell me I did all this work all my goddamn life to fucking 10 years when I can't even walk, barely. That's when I get to enjoy it. Man, stop. We finna work this shit out. We finna get these kids right. Goddamn, you supposed to be retired at 29, 28. And not retired to where you just like, I'm retired. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about how they do in the Army. Why you be retired at 28 and 29 with them? 30, you retired and get paid forever in life. It should be the same way with everybody gig. It should be the same way. Everything you do is because it's an art. It's out of love. It's what I want to do in my meantime. It shouldn't be, oh man, I can't pay the bills. I gotta work this hard. Man, we shouldn't be slave. That's slave work, bro. We gotta figure it out. That's all we need to fix as our people. And we figure it out. It's gonna, you know, everything we do, we start some shit. So it'll fade off to every other culture. But all the other cultures, they doing something specific. You got the Africans and Indians, doctor, lawyer, engineer. You bet not be nothing else. You understand with us? And then with us, we got ours a little twisted. We feel like in order to be a millionaire or a billionaire, you have to be basketball, football. So we putting our kids on this shit, knowing only
Training
one of them motherfuckers gonna make it. Man, it's hard to make that shit. Yeah. They do. You know the genetics, so you know if you can make it. Like you better frap the right person.
Right.
You better really figure out how to mate. You feel what I'm saying? If they mating dogs, y'all better figure out how to mate if you really want that life. If you really want an athlete. You know what I'm saying? Like, quit playing out here. Y'all been trying to force these kids on these teams and shit. Man, cause your kid ain't playing. You done paid all your goddamn money. Man, stop that shit. So we think is that. We got these kids with chains on this shit. We think that's our ticket. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So we got to figure out a part of that where we do shit that we love. Then we all realize we don't all have to be millionaires. I know for a fact that when I'm calling myself a millionaire, that this dude who's making $75,000 a year was happier than me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you got to figure that shit out. You don't think it's like that. Like, it's a person whose bills is fucking $1,000 and then you a millionaire and your bill's 50 grand. Like, your shit you the same nigga. We the same person. You feel what I'm saying? So we all got to figure that part out. Like, everybody ain't going to be a billionaire. Everybody ain't going to be a millionaire. Everybody ain't going to be this. So what can you do so you can be comfortable as fuck? Like, we got to get comfortable, dog. We uncomfortable to where it make me mad at you. Now I'm beefing, now I'm knitting. This is where all this anger and all this other shit going on. We want to fuck each other up and just mad at each other, don't like each other, don't want to help each other at all because we ain't happy with that little shit. We ain't found that. We think we all supposed to bow. It's only one way to bow. You know what I'm saying? When it's a million ways to go get it, and we just gotta, you know what I feel me?
Well, Murphy Lee.
I ain't talking about shit.
Nah, man, you talking about a whole gang of shit, man.
Ain't talking about nothing.
Man, I appreciate you coming through fucking with me, the Leylo Show, man. This is just part one, though. Like, we got to spin the block again, man. That was a good conversation.
I'm here to conversate at all times.
All right,
Let's
man.
get to it.
Hey, man, shout out to Grind.
Yeah, grind like I'm broke, man. Shout out to my folks, man. My boy Ike, man. Shout out to you, Ike, man. Yeah. Got me right with this little bitty hat, all that shit.
Yeah, and with that being said, man, it's the Leylo Show with Murphy Lee.
Love.
We out.
Appreciate you, bro.